The word groupthink was coined by Irving Janis in the year of 1962. Groupthink theory is when a group focuses on pleasing everyone and everyone coming to an agreement so that no one feels threatened or no one is displeased by anyone's outlooks or thoughts. According to Janis, groupthink theory happens often when there is a strong, persuasive leader, and because there is so much pressure to make a good decision, oftentimes it results in bad decision making. I've interviewed 6 people on their thoughts and perceptions on group work and collaboration, and here's what they said.
Usually when you're assigned a project, there are times when each person has a part of the project. But if it's a project where you have to brainstorm and everyone think along the same lines, then of course I want to be with a group. But if you're assigned individual parts of that project, in that case I prefer to work alone because I can think.
I prefer to work as a team because I think the more ideas you have, you come up with better ideas as a team than you do as an individual.
Thomas Jefferson once said that difference of opinion leads to inquiry, and inquiry leads to truth. How do you feel about this statement?
I think that's true, because if people have differing opinions, they inquire, they start to ask questions, and it leads to better decisions. I think it would lead to truth ultimately. It's good to kind of disagree with the group and say, hey, what about this and what about that, and give you different options. It's ultimately it's the best way to, I think, to make decisions, is to not do the easy way, but to kind of get in there and dig it. Hey, do we really want this? Or how about this? Or look at all your options till you can find the best way.
Do you believe that the best outcomes are achieved through group work or individually?
I would say through group work. Like they say, 2 heads are better than one. It's always good to have a group of people, because the more people there are, you get more ideas.
Do you think that the best outcomes come from individual work or from group work?
I definitely think group work. I think it allows several people to express their ideas and opinions, and I think it gives others ideas and just overall unity.
Do you think that the best outcome is achieved through individual work or from group work?
Individual work.
Why?
Because I feel like I can get more accomplished as an individual rather than group, because people start talking about other things, everything but what you're supposed to be working on. News, gossip, the weather, anything. I just feel like it's harder to keep a group on task.
4 out of 6 participants preferred group work over individual work, but they didn't think about how their brainstorming and their thought processes would be altered in order to minimize conflict, almost always changing the effectiveness of the outcome.